Tonight, a dramatic development. 2 Capitol Police officers suspended and a third person arrested for their roles in last week's insurrection. Some officers have been seen taking selfies with rioters or letting them through.
I know that there were 2 people suspended. One was the selfie officer, and another was an officer who had put a MAGA hat on and started directing some people around.
Terrorism analysts say Wednesday's riot leaders may have fully intended to capture or harm members of Congress, including Speaker Pelosi, even Vice President Pence. Among the evidence, threatening online posts, weapons, explosives, the tactical gear some rioters were wearing, and those zip ties often used as handcuffs. The FBI says it's making arrests as it works through tens of thousands of tips, and it's looking for this man seen carrying a Confederate flag through the Capitol.
Well, it's quite clear that the events of last week, that we have within the United States a form of domestic terrorism that is focused on the overthrow of our government, is focused on the idea of chaos.
NBC News has reported that both the NYPD and the FBI had warned Capitol Police days before the attack that right-wing extremists were planning something big. But the Capitol Police Chief, Stephen Sund, who has resigned under pressure, says he requested National Guard troops to stand by days in advance, but his request was turned down by his bosses, the sergeants at arms in the House and the Senate. Sund told the Washington Post that at 2:26 p.m., as the attack was underway, he pleaded with the Pentagon for help, saying, "I'm making an urgent, immediate request for National Guard assistance. I've got to get boots on the ground." But he says he was rebuffed by a Pentagon general out of concern it would not look good to have Guard troops at the Capitol. Today, though, that general at the Pentagon said neither I nor anyone else from DoD denied the deployment of requested personnel. The approval to deploy was received approximately 40 minutes after the call initiated. Guard troops arrived at 5:40 p.m., more than 3 hours after the initial request.
There are ways to secure the perimeter of the U.S. Capitol. We do this for an inauguration. We do this for a State of the Union address. We do this for a UN General Assembly every year. This could have been avoided if it had been anticipated.
Also tonight, the Republican State Attorneys General Association is under fire after a fundraising arm sent out robocalls before last week's march, calling for the march to the Capitol.
At 1 o'clock p.m., we will march to the Capitol building and call on Congress to stop this deal.
Executive Director Adam Piper first blamed staff for the call. Today, he resigned.
Tom, let me ask you this. I want to go back to those suspended Capitol Police officers. What else do we know there?
Yeah, Congressman Tim Ryan, who oversees the committee that oversees that particular police department, says that we know that other officers are under investigation. And also, police departments around the country are looking at how their officers acted if they came here to the rally. Were they involved in this riot?
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.